I'd already done this video, but I wasn't sure if it would be counted because I didn't talk in it the first time. I wanted to try and keep it silent. I wasn't really comfortable with talking on camera yet, but I'm going to do this again. It's currently 4:49 in my local time. Um, so I'm going to do this night watch gig here. I'll try to keep at least one hand in the video at all time because I do have to reach over to get my picks and stuff. But as you can see, I do have two hands. They are attached to my body. So let's get out a couple of my favorite tension wrenches here. Favorite sets, I guess. Start picking away and get my favorite and most used picks out while I'm doing this. Because the little girl cat will see that the kit is out and she will come and lay down on it. So we'll just make sure that that is out of the way so that she can not lay on it. She can lay on it, but just not lay on top of my stuff while I'm trying to get it out. So going with the vertical video here again. Forgot what I say, it was 4:49. So maybe I'll pick up some European traffic. Or what's up, Keyman? How you doing? It's going to be on for a real short time here, just redoing the night watch video. So I can submit that for my patch. Just hanging out. First time I did it, I didn't have any sound in the video, and I thought about it, and I wasn't sure, so I was like, well, now that I'm okay with talking on camera, I guess I'll just do it again really quick, and it's only got to be 30 minutes. Yeah, it's 30 minutes is the minimum allotted time in order to earn the patch. Man, I'm already starting off strong with a master lock number 3 not wanting to open. Normally this thing just pops right open. That's how I know what kind of day it's going to be, is when this thing doesn't open right away. There we go. Are you able to hear my sound okay and everything? Last time I tried to do one of these, Elijah was telling me that my sound was not working very well or at all, and I had to switch it over. There we go. Okay, good. Glad to hear it and to be heard. Anything new with you, my friend? Okay, anything, any big ones? Any crazy scary ones? Did you get one from Elroy? I hear those are very challenging. Oh boy. I'm glad that you survived and are still with us. Man is from the future, so, you never know what you're gonna find in one of those things. No, Are You Winning, son? I think it'd be funny to have one called Come On, I'm a Fungi, and it's just all mushroom pins. Well, mushroom pins and I forgot what they're called, but they're not martini glasses, they're something else, but basically, it's a bar theme. You can steal that if you want. I'm not going to make it, but I just think it would be funny. So it does not want to open. Come on, little white belt lock. You can do it. Senor Johnson, welcome. Just doing a quick little stream here, redoing my night watch video. It's the first one I didn't have sound. This is a little cheap, nothing brass lock that I got off the internet, and I got 6 of them. Just something to have. Something I ordered when I first started. Um, I got 6 of those. Some of them are just a little bit harder to open than some of the other ones. I don't really know what's inside of them. Well, that's not entirely true. I kind of know. What did I just do with that one? Oh, it's just it's the wrong one. What is it? Yeah. So that's the key for it. They all have different keys, but oops. They're all keyed differently, I should say, but that's just it's a little cheapy. Cheapy. So, but I don't have very many locks, so I only have so many that I can pick through. It's all right though. My orange belt locks are probably my most difficult locks to pick through. Got the 150 and Abus. I forgot what it is. 5540, I think it is. Those are aside from the 1100s and the Paclock 90As that I just recently got. Um, the orange locks that I have are the hardest ones to pick. They're just like, nah, I will not be opening for you today. All right. I only have this is the only yellow I have is this Ace what is this? 40, yeah, 40 millimeter. I have an address now. I do have a PO box that I was able to get that's reasonably far from my place of residence, so that way people aren't like showing up on my doorstep. Hey, Rusty Spoon. No, go away. But that's why I don't want to do the challenge locks right now, is because I just don't have the money to do all the shipping and everything. So I feel you. Yeah, it's I'm afraid I'm gonna get bombarded with some and then be like, I don't have any money to send them back out. But well, I'm always willing to accept stickers. I like stickers. Who doesn't like stickers, really? I mean, kind of lame if you don't like stickers. Some people got some really cool, um, artwork and stuff. Mine just AI. I have these are my AI versions of my kitty cats. Um, One of them, the middle one, he passed away recently. But I mean, I'll be damned, it did a pretty good job. They do look a lot like the kitty cats. Uh, I mean, I guess that's what it's for, AI. Rather have AI artwork than people using AI to hurt people. That seems to be a big thing now. So the shipping's not going to get any cheaper right now. That's for sure. I drink a lot of energy drinks, and I don't want to brag, but I have a membership at Sam's Club. Yeah, so I usually get a case of Monster or whatever, And normally it's like 36 bucks, and I was about to restock, and it's like $42 or something now, or 44. I think it's 42. So it jumped up like 8 or 9 bucks. Um, it's, with the tax and everything, or not the tax, but there is a another fee on top of that that I have to deal with. So I'm like, all right, that's cool. I love paying way more for something. So I'm gonna have to switch brands now. So I went and I looked at a couple other different brands, and they are cheaper, or they haven't jumped up yet. But I was like, damn, are you kidding me? I just bought some not that long ago. And yep, I'm not even messing with that orange belt lock. I'm not doing it. Not gonna do it. Make sure I keep my keys what I do. I am not Mountain Mick. I cannot have a keychain. I need to keep my keys with the locks. I don't know what that man does to remember all his keys on that long ass chain, but that ain't me. God bless him. When I saw that thing, I was like, you got to be kidding me. A whole chain of keys, and he just knows right where the one he wants is. Mountain Mick, you are something else. He's not here, but maybe he'll see it. So yeah, it's so disappointing to see how much it went up. Sorry, my that was not a very good segue. I just went completely out on left field, but I realized my key was still sitting there. Like, well, let me put that away really quick. Especially since I have a lot of the same locks. Like that one's different, but the other locks, they're all, like I said, I got that pack of 6. So if I don't put the 6 back together, he's sitting there trying to, okay, which one was this? Damn it. Anyway, I don't know. I think things are just going to get worse with these prices going up. It's one of the reasons I don't really participate in holidays and things like that. It's just like I can't afford it. Jack up the prices on everything and then bring them back down, call it a sale. No, these were the same prices they were 2 months ago. Just jacked up the prices in between. So let's see here. I need a deeper look. Doot, doot. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, the right keys fit in the right lock. But did you see his keychain? Probably had like 50 or 60 keys on that damn thing. Yeah, well they do it, I mean, for these all these different sales. Ooh, Prime Day. Look at this sale on this thing. No. Matter of fact, this thing is more expensive than it was 2 months ago. You jacked up the price, lowered it, and then put it back up higher than it was. No, I'm afraid I'll break it if I put it in the lock. So I put it around the shackle. I have my master lock. It just sits in the same little box because it doesn't have a little key thing on it, a key ring. But I don't know. Anything else, I put it around the shackle and I leave it open. Arch nemesis. My arch nemesis is here. Arch nemesis. I enjoyed learning about your old timey lock earlier from 1964. Mr. Francis. The Mr. Francis something was he the patent requester, or he was the original he was the person that made the updates to the lock? I'm trying to think of what you said now. It was in Australian, so there's a little bit of a language barrier there. I'm just kidding. Let's see here. I'll make sure that I'm getting messages too, just in case anybody. Sure I got the right live chat open over here. Anyway, there we go. The live stream or restream thing is always so delayed. He was the inventor. Now, is he the original inventor of the lock itself? Like, and the updates? Because was there a lock before that one? And then the new style was the update, or was that the original? And like the lock itself was like the update to the like just locks in general. I'll do a quick little update on the time here. It's 5:13. So still going strong here. Says I've been on for 24 minutes and 48 seconds. I think maybe I don't want to do this pack lock today. Oh, okay. So he updated, made it much more better. I'm gonna just go to my tried and true old trusty, because I don't want to get the thing down. And this one doesn't cut into my hand. The pack locks are sharp. Let me open this really quick here. I'll try to open it with it. I'm not trying to do advertising. I just don't want my hands to be out of frame. Oh, and it's warm too, so it's gonna try to explode. This is not an advertisement. I just don't want to be out of frame. My hand's still here. There we go. Delicious. All right, there we go. I think this is a 40 that I need. That's not it. Ah, I'm struggling today, guys. I would say I was driving the struggle bus, but I should probably not be driving right now. That's how hard I'm struggling. All right, there we go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start figuring out a way to get into some of those higher locks. Uh, I have had somebody, I think, well, actually, I've had two people now that I think about it, offer to send me one of the Quickset, the old style, um, like the Gen 1, Gen 2s, which is a purple belt, which I didn't have anywhere for them to send it, but now I do. But I think I would love to get into some of these like older style locks like that and be able to learn about them. It's really cool that you were able to find that information on it. I don't think people really think about the history of locks as much. I mean, it started somewhere. It's, it gets updated as we go along, but it's it's funny because it seems like the same mechanisms, it's just more and more difficult to, it seems like they make it more difficult to get to the mechanism. Oh, in some cases is kind of where they go with it. Or it's we'll just add more pins. We'll have key with 9,000 pins in it. Oh, I was talking about the smart key. So I don't, well, I have one. I, damn it, this damn light. Uh, I have a quick set smart key thing that I bought, but it ended up being a Gen 4. Uh, and I bought it on eBay. I bought it on a whim. Well, not a whim, but I was trying to find an earlier generation, so I couldn't. It wasn't the right one, so then I couldn't buy anymore because I'm afraid that if I buy another one, it's going to be the wrong one again. Um, but apparently the Gen 4s are like really, really, really difficult, if not impossible. Probably not impossible. I guess nothing's really impossible, but it's just really difficult compared to the older models where you don't have to do um, the shim on the side. Not the shim. That's not the word I'm looking for. You know what I mean. I've not really done any sliders before, so that would be the first time I got a slider lock. But so I have a smart key thing here, and I'm just like, I'm never gonna try to. Well, I might try to pick it eventually, but not there yet. Or did I misunderstand your question? Bless. Is going on with this MFR? The hell? Like stuck. What the? All right, well, that's cool. I love love the sound of dropping all the pins. It's great. Let's use a different tension rod. Well, I think 32 is a little excessive, Elijah. But I guess. I'm surprised I don't see more things where there's like actually just nothing there. It's just a key pin with nothing else behind it. Like a false pin, I guess. So you're just sitting there trying to pick at it and there's absolutely no point because there's nothing in it. Yeah, you've fallen for my trap. Sounds like there's an animal outside of my house that is very small but screaming. Not in like a I'm injured way, like you stepped on my house and now I'm mad at you way. You disrupted my slumber. So if I heard an injured animal, I'd be out the door looking for whoever hurt it. I really should start messing around with this restream thing more, but I don't. It's like you can add a scene. I don't know what that means. Or change the design. That I can figure out. Ooh, let's make it sparkle. Hey, yeah, it's sparkled. Oh my. Just running the gambit over there, aren't you? Buckets. You have buckets of locks. Well, there's how you make up your shipping costs right there. You go on eBay and sell a bucket of locks and bucket of locks, $1, shipping, $500. And it's just I just wanted to try and get, a couple purple belt locks available to myself so that when I am ready to get to there, which I still haven't picked this damn thing. I I've got it available, but those quick sets seem to be the only ones that are easily available. Oh, oh, they don't just swap them around? That's surprising. I would think that they would just move it over. It's not like anybody would know where the lock went. I have started noticing though, like at work and things like that, when I'm looking at a door, I noticed earlier that the doors at my work are Best brand. Some of them are anyway. I was like, oh, I know that one. Okay. Trust me, if I ever catch somebody changing those locks on our doors, I'm gonna be like, hey, what are you gonna do with that? We don't even have the keys for them. Actually. We have their codes. I mean, they have a key, obviously, but they also come with a keypad. Mm, Defiance. I don't mind the Defiance. I think they're a nice little for a cheapy lock. They're pretty good. I actually submitted them to um the belt ranking system. I got a double deadbolt from the orange big box store where they are sold, and the inside deadbolt is a yellow belt, and the outside lock is an orange belt. At least that's what I submitted it as. The inside belt had five regular pin, excuse me, four regular pins, standard pins, and one spool. And then the external had three spools and two standards. Um, and I felt like that was an appropriate ranking for both of those. So you get for like $12, you get one of those double deadbolt sets. You get two different locks, and you can kind of move them around, repin them as necessary, and you've got all the little pins that fit. And you could even really kind of bump yourself up, maybe to even like a green belt with it. Just not officially, but at least to practice on. So yeah, I kind of guessed that's what they would do. Especially I've seen them picking around on those best locks. Nope, no restore. Unfortunately, we don't have them in this area. They all closed. So sadly, where I used to live, we had a couple of them, but unfortunately, I didn't start getting into this hobby until moved out here. Our other Goodwill stores are kind of picked clean. Usually, it's a lot of guess there's a lot of resellers in the area that go through and pick out all the good stuff. So they mostly sell clothes and things. So, which is actually wild that that happens. People who are having a store, and then they go on to a place that's supposed to be meant for people who are um, down on their luck, or just whatever, having some trouble in life, and go buy stuff meant for those folks at a cheaper price and then go sell it in their own store. Absolutely wild. Got on a little tangent there, sorry. But no restores in the area, unfortunately. I've checked. That was one of the first things I did, was start checking around for those, because that was the word on the street. It's also check with local locksmiths and see if any of them will help you out. And I'm like, no, not gonna be that person. I can only imagine how many people call those stores. Hey, you got any luck? I thought about it, but I was like, no. I like to just open this lock once because I've made it past my 30 minutes have elapsed. Actually, 40 minutes have elapsed. Mm. Oh yeah, I have videos gutting locks. They were Defiant locks. What is going on with this today? Yeah, whatever. That's all right. Now I have a video gutting and reassembling. Whoops. Sorry about that earthquake just now. Whoopsie. Yeah, the outside deadbolts are the ones that have that 3 spools. It was pretty consistent with the brand, from what I can tell. So I've bought 2 sets. Oh, hello, Orange Cat. Hi. So this case is not going to open for me today, apparently. Well, yeah, and I mean, why would you, really? I don't, I just got it because it was cheaper. You know, it's 2 for the price of 1. Just happened to walk past it and was like, "Hey, what's that?" Ended up being a pretty good purchase. I actually did make a challenge lock out of it. Out of the 2. It's just not I haven't sent it out to anybody yet. So it's mostly finished. Just not really feeling it 100%. I'd like to make it look a little nicer, but technically it meets all the standards for a blue belt level, or like it meets all the modifications to be able to qualify for a blue belt. That I think there's like 1 or 2 standard pins, but it's a double-sided challenge lock. So technically I've made 2 challenge locks. But it's all together as one. So I thought it was an interesting theme that I came up with, but don't let that be up to the person that receives it whenever I decide to send it out, whenever I get the chance to send it out. I think I did all right for my first attempt at making it, but it was nice to have it. I mean, just had some old wood lying around, so that was free. And the deadbolts were I think it was like $12 with tax. So really could have made 2 separate challenge locks. Mm, I had a theme, and I needed both of them. Well, Elijah, if you got a Dremel and or a drill, you got a good start. The key pins are not the hardest, but you have to be able to, cut them, which is I found that putting them in the drill, because the chalk comes out really far, it makes it easier to hold on to it. But literally with just a drill and a wire saw, a diamond wire saw, you can start making your own key pins. And if you got like a even if you got like a 4-pin lock, you're looking for a blue belt level, you got to make 6 modifications, and each pin that you modify counts as 1. So right there, if you modify all 8 pins, key pins and driver pins, there's your modifications, and you've made it. If that's something you're looking to do. But I think making the pins is probably the most fun part of it all. But I'll be damned if I'd make a pin and then I had one just jump off the table, and I'm like, I just made that. And I will be damned if I can find it. It's still in my garage somewhere. Lost forever. But it doesn't take anything too crazy. It's definitely something that I think a lot of people have the majority of the stuff for, especially if you already got the lock and you just use the key pins. I know some people, I haven't used them yet, but oh, well, there you go. Well, never mind then. Now you'd be doing it for fun. People get brass rods. I ordered some. I have them. I just haven't used them yet. They use the brass rods to make the key pins, which are or the well, not just key pins, but the driver pins. And I guess it's a lot easier because it's a really long piece. So yeah, keyman, that's definitely a good skill to have. It's saves you some money for sure. I've been we're probably moving soon, so I'm like already thinking about what am I gonna do? I gotta figure out what kind of locks the new house will have, and see if it will be feasible for me to take something that I've already repinned and just be able to swap it out without having to change out all the hardware and everything. Schlage and Kwikset are pretty popular around here, but if it's Defiant, I've got it. So we shall see if I can save myself some money. And then I'll have new stuff to play with because I'll have the old stuff from the old lock. All right. Well. Oh yeah, I do have the long pieces, but yeah, so I will be cutting it into smaller, more manageable size bits before I try to do anything with it. But I'm not gonna start busting that stuff out uh until we decide whether or not we're gonna be moving to greener pastures. So I've already started putting away a lot of my stuff, and it's winter in these parts. Oh, well, I that's okay. I have it, and it's always good practice to be able to rekey it. And I've got the construction balls and stuff too. So I was watching a video on somebody that uses those as like a little trap. Not that I don't think most people are going to try to pick locks, to break in, but I did think it was kind of a little interesting thing to have as part of your, you know, as part of the lock to see if anybody ever did try to pick your lock. I thought it was kind of cool. I keep falling into my trap. And really, I just really want an excuse to make more key pins and and security pins. Don't steal my thunder. When I was making my challenge locks, I did make extra pins, so extra fancy dancy pins. So I want to use them. Let's see. I don't know why, but this switched over to top chat again. Oh boy. All right. Well, I don't think this is going to open for me tonight. That's all right. Well, guys, I think I'm going to call it. I'm already on here longer than I had initially planned to be. So I've definitely, oh, yeah, that's true. I could do that too. Um, I kind of like the using them as a trap feature, though. I thought that was pretty cool. Um, we have people that have, um, oh, never mind. That doesn't make sense what I was going to say. But I'm tired. Uh, I don't. I don't think anybody's ever gonna steal our key. Like we're pretty careful about it. Um, and it would be very difficult to do that, especially with how we store everything, especially even when we're at work. So if somebody stole it from there, they're in a lot of trouble. I'll tell you that. So, all right, guys, everybody have a good day. Mystery viewer, and there's a third person here. I don't know if it's Mr. Johnson coming back or somebody else. Oh, it's Zoe. Hi, Zoe. I was just getting ready to leave, so just finishing up the challenge of the Night Watch. Second attempt now with sound. I'll do my last I'm definitely past, but 5:45. So definitely passed at this point. So hopefully they don't tag me because I took my hand out of the frame for just a second before I grabbed the phone, but that's all right. It's, we are well past the 30-minute mark at this point. So everybody have a good evening and or morning. Allison, hello and welcome and have a great day. Everybody, thank you guys for being here and jumping in with me, making the time go by a lot faster. And I will see you guys hopefully another day. Everyone have a good night. And I'm going to get ready and watch a story over here maybe and then go to bed. Maybe try to open this off camera out of pettiness and spite. All right, everybody, have a great day.